Hello everyone, my name is Megan and I'm with Triadelphia AY, and today I'm coming to you to speak with Chantal Klingbeil, who is a member of our church but is also the Associate Director of the Ellen G. White Estate at the General Conference. Hi Chantal.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks.
Wonderful. So we're really excited and interested in learning more about Ellen White. Is there anything that you think would be surprising for us to learn about Ellen White?
Wow, there's so much. There's so much I've discovered, and I've been a lifelong Adventist, but there's so much I've discovered since I've been in the White Estate. Probably one of the things that I really enjoyed discovering was that Ellen White had a great sense of humor.
Oh, wow.
And there's plenty of really fun little anecdotes from her life, and it just helped me see things in a very different way when I realized how human she was.
I guess finally, how would you describe the relationship between Ellen White's writings and our readings of the Bible? Are they, a companion to our reading that can help us, gain more in-depth understanding of the Bible? Or how would you describe that relationship?
I think that's an excellent question. I think that's probably one of the most complex questions, but one that we really need to understand. A lot of people view Ellen White's writings as a second Bible, or as a way to get spoon-fed, that they don't have to read the Bible, just see what Ellen White says about it, and then you don't have to do all that digging. I don't think that's the reason for her writings. I think that's a misappropriation of her writings that unfortunately many of us are guilty of. She described her writings as the little light leading to the greater light. And what she does, and this is really hands-on and such fun to discover, is how she takes biblical principles and she puts them into a 19th century context. So you see a very biblical principle, she puts it into a 19th century context, and then she gives us the clues for how we can go back, find that biblical principle, and reapply it in the 21st century.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So this is a very interesting process that makes you look at your Bible with different eyes, and where she really pushes you back to Bible study and doesn't take that away from you.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today. We really encourage you to join us at Triadelphia AY on February 15th from 2 to 3:30 p.m. as we come together to learn more about Ellen White and how we can apply her writings to our daily life.